Welcome to the Renaissance episode of History Lessons with Santa Claus. Shut up, you're just no yak that knows nothing about history. Well, what do you have to contribute, you lady?
More than you, I'd say.
That's just a load of reindeer meat. I've been teaching history for ages. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, but have it ever come in handy in real life?
Yes, if they get 100% on their test, they get on the nice list.
That's just more yakka. Has anybody who listened to your history lessons actually remembered them for later?
Of course, I remember that one faithful child who became a history teacher.
You are a peach of the yakka. I tell you what, I give these children a real history lesson.
So you dare do better than me?
Of course I do. Now, first lesson, children. If you can't apply it to real life in any practical form, then it's not worth learning.
Then why do you have to teach them anything?
So you admit it, Santa Claus. The way you teach it, they practically can't apply it anywhere but a test. But there's a catch. What these children need is some motivation, like they have with those Yankee video games. And today, we will have painting lessons.
See, you are a fraud. Painting lessons? What does this have to do with history?
Oh, more than you think. Now, first, imagine you are a Renaissance artist. Why are you painting this picture?
No, I actually don't have a reason to paint a picture right now. You're falling off the timetable. The studio only has so much time reserved for me.
See, you don't have a reason to paint. You're unmotivated. Now, if I say I will pay you to paint, will you paint for me?
Pay? Depending on how much.
Oh, maybe $100 for a portrait of me?
Oh, $100. That could cover my expenses for the children's toys for half a year. Well, it's,
But that's not my only offer. What if I offered you $200 to paint my cat?
You're a cat? I'm allergic to cats. Still, 200.
Make your choice.
What if I chose to paint whatever I want? How much will you pay me for that?
10 cents and a mint.
You cheap fraud. Why am I even bargaining with you?
Because I have money.
All right, I'll paint your cat. Make it $250 and we got a deal.
Deal. Now come here, Fluffy, my little sweetie pie. Come here, come here.
Achoo! How does this look?
Nope. Fluffy doesn't look like that, do you, Fluffy, do you? The face is all crooked and the body's too big. I can hire anybody off the street for 20 and they paint better than that.
For the sake of money. How about this?
Better. But Fluffy looks like a piece of paper. You don't look like that, do you, Fluffy, do you?
Now?
Perfect. Here's your money.
Thank you. Now can you please get off my studio? That had already taken up half my show.
Oh, I love to, but my lesson isn't over yet.
You didn't even teach anything. All you did was ask me to paint your cat.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I taught something.
What did you teach? Nothing in my history books.
Still on the history books, eh? I guess you knew the lesson as well. Care for a debate?
Yeah, I'm awesome at this.
Now, I am thinking I'm teaching a lesson right now.
Well, what are we debating on then?
I don't know. Do you know?
What the? You are a useless old lady.
Yes, let's debate on that.
What's the point you're trying to make?
I'm not completely useless. I'll teach something today.
You've been nothing but a horrible teacher.
How do you know that?
Because when I teach, the students actually learn something. When you teach, I haven't learned anything at all.
Oh, but how do you know you're not learning something? I don't teach the same way you do.
Nobody teaches the way you do. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, Yes, so nobody teaches the way I do. So how do you know it won't work?
Because I've spent the last 5 minutes listening to you ramble on and I still don't get you.
Well, maybe you're not as smart as you think you are.
Not as smart? Then how do you think I got this job on this TV show?
How did you get this job?
I'm Santa freaking Claus. I've traveled the world delivering presents for so long. I've been alive for every single historical event.
But did you witness any of them firsthand?
Of course not. I had toys to make, but my elves are very reliable, and I copy whatever I hear from them into my extensive knowledge database. So there.
Yes, but frankly, when your elves delivered you the news, did you even understand what they said?
Why do I need to? I got so many jobs. I'm busy all the time. Usually I just copy it word for word and memorize it. It's not like anybody's gonna need to use it later.
Oh, yes, I'm using it right now, and I'm using it to teach a history lesson with this debate.
What? Since when was I debating with you? But by the way, show's over. Time's up. Goodbye.
And see, kids, that's how Galileo offended the church.
Good riddance. Show's over, folks. And this concludes the Renaissance episode of History Lessons with Santa Claus.
I don't even get to be on the credits.
You're an old lady. Deal with it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.